6 players.
Bloody good fun when you have 30 heavies running around in a game. Some bitch! So that there's one, like some of the things that we help with. Also, who here's tried buying network equipment before for LANs or just for their own home network? And who here agrees that network equipment is stupidly expensive?
Oh, yeah.
Who here doesn't want to pay $80 to $120 for a router? I don't want to pay it.
I don't either.
That's another thing where we come in, and believe it or not, a lot of other LAN groups, if you contact the guys who run and talk to them, we're more than happy to go, oh, you're starting? You haven't gotten any money behind you yet? Yep, we'll lend you the hardware. Who here would like borrow one of our 24-port Cisco switches? We can do complete gigabit on it. Everyone gets 1 gigabit connection. Who would like to use one of them? That's a lot of people we got to lend hardware to. We do that. Give us a call, shoot us an email. We'll help you out. Also, the other thing that we found to do to keep LANs running and active and people happy to go to them is, well, Mike, what do you reckon the key thing for us has been?
I'd say there's a breakfast.
Really? Who here thinks he likes his food?
Alright, who here likes their food? Yeah! There you go, Matt. There you go. Everyone here likes a nice bacon and muffin in the morning.
That's not what I was going to say, though. I was going to say... I can't remember what I was going to say now. Okay, we'll go with food. No, photos and videos. As you can see, we've got a whole VLC playlist set up that Michael can jump into whenever we want. We've got photos from... How many LANs have we got in there? About 20 LANs? Who here likes seeing themselves on camera looking like a bit of an idiot? Especially when it's on the internet and it's got 20,000 YouTube hits. Who likes that? That's what we do. Every single LAN, we take video, we take photos, and about a week later they're all up on the net. They're on Facebook, Twitter. Who here uses MySpace still?
Oh, come on, no one uses MySpace anymore.
That's what I like. Actually, no, I can't say that, can I?
No, you can't.
Facebook's been absolutely brilliant for LANs as well. You go to a LAN, it gets uploaded, you're part of the Respawn group or the Green Tube group or the Lenugget group or EtherSnap. Yeah. Or who else can you think of? DLC. Yeah. There was another one Monash used to run, we don't talk about that anymore. And you jump on there and you tag yourself and it's like, awesome. Now I'm going to go against what Jake said before. Who here agrees that staying up really, really, really late and playing lots and lots of video games is fun? Sorry, Jake. I think gaming beats out sleep.
Yeah, I reckon it would.
We get the insomnia because we're awake playing games. Who here likes insomnia from playing games? Oh, now they're just siding with you. That's me. Yeah. Yes, the guy here. If you've ever seen him online, to Kraken or what else does he call himself? Maurice Moss, something like that. We at our LANs, we also do something a bit different. Who here agrees that it's good to have a bit of variety in your gaming? You don't want to be stuck on a computer all day, do you? How'd you like jump on an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 2 or a Wii? Be able to play a bit of everything.
That's what our green room is.
As for the people who want to be able to do that. Good enough.
Yeah, that's a good enough.
That's another thing. Who here thinks that it would be really, really, really hard to play games for 24 hours straight? Unless you're playing World of Warcraft. Bit mixed up?
Yeah.
That's something we discovered early on. I think Mike was the first one who tried pulling an all-nighter, 48 hours straight. By about the 36-hour mark, he had a keyboard impression in his face. Went flat on the keyboard.
That were the days.
But, yeah. So I was just I might as well ask, we're only running short because with LANs, there's not much to talk about. Any questions about setting up LANs, the LANs we run, advice you'd want, anything like that? Mike, do you want to run around with microphone?
Yep.
Pick someone out who's got their hand up.
What's the closest LAN to us now? Do you know?
To here, I think probably the closest startup LAN that we've got here, not the closest LAN overall actually is EtherSnap. I can't remember off the top of my head who runs it, but it's one. It's very close to here. Obviously, if you want the big 450-person LAN experience, you've got Respawn, who they're absolutely brilliant at what they do. Big prizes there as well if you're good at your games. Get a team together. Okay, next question.
When's your next LAN?
Our next LAN. Let's make an exclusive here, Mike. What do you say to an exclusive?
Alright, let's do an exclusive then.
Next LAN's coming up in August, people. Or Patterson Lakes. More than happy to say Terrigal Drive. Keep your eye on greentubelan.com for further details. I can see you.
When you do the LAN, do you ever use servers or just use the switches and routers?
That's actually something very interesting. Servers are a necessity for getting people to play games, as in Steam backup files so that everyone has the same version of the game, and obviously you've got your free games that you'd have on the server as well. That's all we personally use servers for, because we find that if you run a dedicated server for a game, you're locked into a couple of game modes depending on what the configuration is, and people end up making their own listen server in any case. As for your DHCP and getting people on, we just use a cheap Belkin wireless router plugged into the switch.
Oh, just knocked it. I've got a question. I know you've done a lot of LAN games based in the suburbs, but have you ever done any in the country, for example, like rural towns, for example, like Warragul?
We have. A guy who used to work with us, his online name's AMAC. They used to do a LAN down in Terrell. I'm not sure if it's still going. If you can track him down, I can probably give you his contacts after this if you want, but you have to run them down there. And there's also another LAN that runs in Skye, which is out rural. And I think the Nugget's probably semi-rural suburbs as well, so you might want to look at those.
What's the difference between a PC LAN and a console LAN?
The type of people that come, in all honesty. Well, actually, not even that, because who here likes playing regardless of the platform? Exactly. Most people you'll find, whether it's a LAN with a bunch of 360s wired up or if it's a LAN with a bunch of computers, as long as the games are there, it doesn't matter.
You forgot Blue Wire LAN.
Sorry about Blue Wire LAN. Shout out to Blue Wire LAN. Can we get a yay for Blue Wire?
Yay, Blue Wire.
Yeah!
It's in Diamond Creek, and next one's on July 23rd to 25th, so yeah.
I like free pimpage for LANs. Do I get some of this side of the room after this one, Mike?
If someone doesn't have like a decent computer or the actual games, would you be able to lend them one?
We do that quite often. At a lot of the LANs we do, we actually prepare. Obviously, me and Mike, we work in IT, so we've got a lot of spare computers as we're upgrading all the time. We're able to generally put one together. As for not having a decent computer, I think I've got a photo here. The last LAN we had, if I can find the photos in here, we had people show up who had CRT monitors still. I don't think we have any photos showing that, but that's a cool photo. We had people showing up who had really old computers like Asplin XP 2000 range with CRTs, and they were able to play everything fine. The box lies.
I'm new to LANs, and I've always been interested in going to who won. However, the thing is, I'm interested in a lot of weird, obscure games. What would I do?
You remember the gamer sheep principle I was talking about before? Game is a sheep. If the game's fun, they'll follow it. I know I do that. I see someone playing a fun game, I'm going to play it regardless. I don't like Counter-Strike. If there's 5 people playing Counter-Strike, I'm jumping in and playing it.
Yeah, I'd be happy to do that, except one thing. How much does it cost?
To go to a LAN?
What I mean is that most of the games people play, all everyone seems to play these days is COD, and I have almost zero interest in it. So unless it was going for $10 and I got a CD, I probably wouldn't be interested in it at all.
Well, we actually get around that at our LANs. As I said, we had